Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have the 6 cents box for the month of May. You know, I unboxed the Cinco de Mayo box. A lot of good stuff in there. I don't know about this one, but without further ado, let's get into it. As always, this is a subscription sack from 6 cents. I put a code down there. It's Justin Royal's code is JR10 for anything on the website, and I think it's a it might be JR15 for the first for your first box. You get 15% off. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I've been doing this for over 3 years, so without further ado, let's get into this bag from the 6th. For the month of May. Well, lots and lots and lots of goodies in here. For some reference, this couple weeks here, I am going to be on a nothing but a grass lake. So about 3 to 5 feet, it'd be about where the grass top is. And it goes down to about 6 to 8 feet. So it's a lot of good grass, popper, buzzbaits, shallow diving. I think I'm going to use the swanks a lot this time around. I'm going to use a swank because this is the top of that grass along with the Munch 40. I'm going to use that. So, but without further ado, we'll get into this bag and see what I can use for this next tournament coming up. First of all, we got to provoke 106X. It's a slow float suspending jerkbait. This is my Dial-8 flash. It's cool. I like this. This is pretty neat. I sent Alex Rudd one of these. He was cool with it. He was like, that's pretty badass. So next up, we got a swim jig. It's a Divine swim jig. It's a 1/2 ounce. This here is a baby brim collar. Works really good. Obviously, this time of year, you can swim a jig or you can just let it drop and hit the bottom. And lo and behold, look at this. You got another jig. It must be jig season because this is a Axo hybrid jig. This one is the combination between this swim jig and the Divine regular jig. This one here is the hybrid jig. It's got a swing 6/0 hook. This is Green Pumpkin Blue Crush. You know I got to pull it out. This is a 1 ounce though. This is a heavy burger. This is so you can get down in those deeps. I mean, that thing's heavy, right? Heavy. I don't think I'll be fishing this anywhere. I guess if you're running those shelf lines, and look at that. That color's amazing. Again, 6 cents coming out with the colors. They're bangers. I'll tell you, these colors are absolutely phenomenal. 1 ounce weight. This would be good around this would be good around your deep structures if you want to get down there quicker. A lot of the brush piles, right? If you want to go along there, you can swim it across the top, stop it, and it'll fall. And then this nose right here, this nose will help you get it out of there, because this kind of comes to a point. So it's going to help you be able to get through that stuff. And now the weed guard, there's no really weed guard, but you connect your soft plastic right here and you connect it like this. So it's pretty much weedless. But you can drag this on bottom, you can swim it, you can hop it, skip it, jump it, stroke it, whatever you got to do, right, to get those fish to bite. But that That'd be a good bait if they're starting to get to that summer transition, get down into the depths off those points, down in that humps, right? Underwater humps. So next up, we got a it's a summer skin mask, Neko. Make sure that you take care of your skin, put some sunblock on and all that, especially out in this with this weather like it is, because it is definitely hot. Nah, this one here is a Crush 50X. Dives 2 to 5 feet, just like all the other Crush 50Xs do. This one here is a what is it called? Backwater bluegill. Backwater bluegill. This is phenomenal. Look at that. I could use this up there. This one would be awesome to use. Very nice. 5/8 ounce. Sorry, excuse me, 3/8 ounce. This would be perfect for up there. Taking the top of those grass, anywhere from that 2 to 5 feet range. I can always raise it up, raise my rod tip up. Keep that coming across the top of the surface. And this is going to look like bluegill in there. Those fish eat those bluegill. The bluegill spawn is happening. So, again, this is up, that Mosquito Lake is up near, it's up near Cleveland. And the border of Pennsylvania. So, that's going to be cool. Can't wait to get onto that. Get on that lake again and try to catch some fish. That lake has haunted me so many times. I'm just going to go out there, spinner bait, crankbait, occasional flipping and pitching. But next up is this swim jig or swim bait. Divine swim bait jig heads. These are 1/8 ounce 4/0 hooks, and this is your sun gill. So I imagine there's probably a soft plastic's going to go in here. They do a great job in combining those. Sure enough, this is a 5.2 flush. This is a big one. This is more of your soft jerk bait, fluke style bait. Again, this color is watermelon gill. It's hard to see, but on this backside it's kind of clear and crystal, so it's kind of neat. Oh, what happened to that guy? That guy got pinched, but you can see there, it's the flush. These are really good on the back of a Divine jig head. You know why we're at it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of them up. So swim jig, right? You can take the swim jig, you can put one of these on the back of it. It's usually take a paddle tail swim bait. You can take one of these here. This is a 4/0 hook. 1/8 ounce. I might throw one of these while I'm up at Mosquito Lake. I just may start throwing a soft jerk bait. So it's going to come out there and see, you can see it's the color. See, that color is better once you get it out. You can see the blue. Like this is crystal down here. It's clear with the watermelon. And then you got the blue flake in there with the but this type of flush, right? It's just like your typical soft jerk bait. It's got your tail there, split tail. It's got your belly, right? So you can put your EWG in there or whatever hook you want to use, if you want to use a swim bait hook or not. It's got little stabilizers on here. I don't know how good that is. It's more for clear water. It's more of a clear water application with that style of well, or flush. So again, I really like it because of this color right here, this bottom color. It's like a monkey milk color with a blue flick in it. So very nice. Very strong color. I think I would use that up there. If the water's clean, I don't know how the water is. I will find out in a week in a week or so. Actually, next tournament's going to be June 8th, I believe. So June 8th is the next one. Oh, well, isn't that cool? It's pretty neat. So, as y'all know, that 6 Cents have come out with some crappie, some catfish, some brim hooks besides doing the bass thing. And in this bag for the month of May, you're going to get a set. It's an 8-piece, number 8 hook, size hook of panfish hooks. As you can see, these things are tiny. Very tiny. Very, 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 very tiny. So, I know in one of my videos, I've actually made some videos already during the winter. I gotta wrap it up. And I definitely could use this in one of my videos. Look how tiny that thing is. Small. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the camera's picking it up there. There it is. There it is. Little tiny guy. See it? There it is. Look at that. Little tiny guy. Yep. Little tiny guy. Very good for panfish. Throw it under a bobber. Have a little fun. Bluegills are spawning right now, so those bass are done. They're trying to get revenge on the bluegill. So that's why there's some of these are going to be great, but that's it. That's all that's in this bag for this time around. The month of May. Here we go. Let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite. I personally like the Crush 50 as always, but I also like to throw a swim jig just to try something different. One thing I wanted to do this year and do more of, and that's throw swim bait. Throw some swim bait jig heads, some different sizes, just try them out. This in particular is one of them, but I do have several different ones. I actually want to try this year. I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to use this with some powder tail swim baits when I'm up at Mosquito, and getting them and letting them tick the top of that grass. If that grass is right here and I bring that thing right across the top there, they're going to come up and get it, So they're a little bit more aggressive up there, but like I said, we get, this is a sun, protect your skin, please, this summer, right? You got some pan, fish, hooks, number 8-piece. You got the Divine swim jig, which I will be using up in Mosquito Lake. You got some Divine swim bait jig heads. It's an 1/8 ounce. I will be using these for hooks. I will be using these up in Mosquito Lake. Then you got the 5.2 flush. Really good on the back of a chatterbait, because the chatterbait will do that. Look at that. So really good on the back of a chatterbait or a bladed jig. So again, you get a full thing of the flush 5.2 salt jerk baits. Another thing I'll be using, or I will not be using this up there because it's not deep water. This is an Axle hybrid jig, 1 ounce with a big gigantic 6/0 hook, and you can tell it swings. So this one would be really good for those humps in the summertime, kind of like a Carolina rig, but you're using a jig, right? And then you got a Provoke 106X, a Dial-8 flash, really good bait. And then again, favorite, as you see in my last video, bunch of Crush 50s because they're perfect size for around here and everywhere else I fish. This is a Crush 50X backwater bluegill. This will be thrown in the next tournament. So stick around, stay tuned for that. Watch the video, check, see if I catch anything on this one, and let alone throw some swim baits. And you see the swim jig come out. But these right here is what's going to be a big player, I think, this next tournament. But I actually might do some free rigging as well. Woo tungsten. Got some woo tungsten free weights here. And this is the 3/16. I might pair it up with a one of these flukes right here, depending on the water. Throw this on there. You can see a free rig is basically just a way for it to stay open. If you can see that, you can see it right there. See how that's all open? Now, if it was a drop shot, this would be cramped down to where you can pinch it in there. But this will fall. Your line's up here. Your bait will be up here. And depending on the hook that you use with this, I will normally use a 2/0 hook or 3/0 hook for this. You can get away with a 3/0, but a light wire hook. So Gamakatsu is a light wire hook usually. I will throw it with this. So that way when this falls, this just kind of just meanders down. So I'm going to try that too. With it being a grass lake, I need to have something slow fall. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping to catch some good fish out of there, but all I can do is try. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite. As always, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for swinging by. God bless Timelines. We are out of here. Deuces.